When it comes to artificial intelligence startups, there's at least 10 dropping every single day. There's even a really cool website called There's an AI for that basically shows you all the new AIs that are coming out on an hour by hour basis. Today I'm going to be reviewing though Capitalize.ai, a text-based trading analysis and automation tool. So if you think of it, it's really like ChatGPT mixed with TradingView, right? But it's a little bit different. So we're going to start from the beginning to the end. We're going to create a strategy, and maybe later this week I'll actually show you guys how this strategy ends up performing, because hey, who knows, maybe this is the future of how you build a trading strategy, right? So getting started, you guys can see that this is their interface, Capitalize.ai, powered by 8cap. Now they're also powered by Forex.com. They're powered by interactive brokers. There's a lot of other brokers you can hook this up to. So far, I think it's a pretty interesting concept. When it comes to technical analysis, there are literally hundreds of millions of different combinations of different technical indicators that you can use, right? I mean, you can basically use a 50 EMA, you can use a 49 EMA, you can use an MA crossover, you can use a candlestick pattern. There's unlimited amounts of combinations. So technically in Capitalize.ai, there's an unlimited amount of different strategies that you can create, and you basically just use text prompts, but it kind of guides you. So let's say that we wanted to build a strategy that was a moving average crossovers. So basically you would just type in this field and you would start by saying something like, if the odd USD, there's a bunch of different ones here. We'll pick this one. If the odd USD crosses above, let's say the 50-minute EMA. All right, so there it is, the exponential moving average. Whoa, we're building a real strategy here. Crosses above the 50-minute EMA. What else will we do? We could say buy, right? Buy, boom. Buy, oh, we got to pick the amount of lots now. So we could say buy one lot, all right, of Aussie USD. That's correct. All right, so there we go. This should end. All right, there we go. So we have our strategy. So if the Australian dollar crosses above the 50 EMA, buy one lot of the Australian dollar. So it's kind of interesting because basically if the Australian dollar crosses above the 50 EMA, you can buy something else. So let's say you were trading the Canadian dollar in that instance. Well, if the Canadian dollar crosses above the 50 EMA, you could buy oil, right? So you can do a little bit of different correlations, and there's something else that I really like about it. So let's build an exit strategy real quick here. So we could write closed the position at profit above, well, it's kind of guiding us through. Let's keep it easy on us then. Let's say a 5% gain in that actual trade. All right, so that's that. So we can create a name for the strategy. Let's use a Forex guru terminology. Let's call it the golden rule, right? That's kind of how they always do it. And, you know, it's pretty funny. Run and loop is really cool. So basically with run and loop, every time that it crosses above the 50 EMA, you can basically trigger that trade. So we can turn that on, and here we go. So we have our entry condition here. We have our P&L is greater than 50%. There probably had to be a lot of technical know-how in building this. It's a pretty cool interface here, right? So then boom, we can press simulates. And so there you go. That's how this AI works. Pretty interesting. Again, it's like a ChatGPT mixed with just, again, any good old technical analysis platform. We know that technical analysis doesn't work as well as it used to. Technicals was used back in the 1970s, right? Back in the 1960s. Renaissance technologies, right? They used a simple moving average crossover, and that actually worked back then, but that it doesn't really work like that anymore. So I don't know if Capitalize.ai is more of a gimmick, because again, who knows how well these things really work. What else is over here? Oh, they have a section actually where you can pick up other strategies. Now, the strange thing about these other strategies that they have here, I want to show you guys, there's like a library of strategies here, browse examples. Right. And they even mention here that, hey, these are just examples. But the thing that I don't like is like they basically show that they're all winning. And we know that you could pick up any one of these strategies, and it's very unlikely that they would perform for any long period of time to be profitable. So again, I think Capitalize.ai, it's a cool concept. You know, it's cool for the retail person who has no idea what they're doing and they're just getting in the game and they're like, awesome, I'm gonna start building strategies on top of this. But you know, I would be careful putting live money into this. Use their simulation first, so that way you're not exposed to any actual losses. If you were to ask me, do I recommend going with these guys and kind of, you know, kind of dealing with them as a company in any way, I probably would just stay away from it. I'm a guy that likes to trade fundamentals. I'll always recommend that you should trade fundamentals, because when you trade fundamentals, you have context as to what's happening in capital markets, right? So I think that that's super, super important. All right. So again, that's capitalize.ai, guys. I want you maybe to check them out. Give me your thoughts below on how you feel about this as a company and as just an overall AI revolution startup. We're going to see that these companies are going to basically come into fruition and then, like a phoenix, die in their ashes. And let's hope capitalized AI is not one of them, but we will see. All right. So guys, let me know if you have any questions. Comment down below anything about capitalized.ai. Talk to you guys soon. All right. Peace out.